My name is Mike Fritz. I'm a cardiovascular specialist, and for the last 11 years I've been going around the country setting up EP programs, doing policies, procedures, writing protocols, training the staff, recruiting physicians for the hospitals, even setting up the physical plant itself, drawing out the flow so that the architect can take my input, the input from the physicians, the money that the facility has, and come out with a workable electrophysiology suite or suites. I always try to have the hospitals look to the future where they have one suite now, they'll need 3 or 4 in a few years. I have been a clinical trainer during all of that time. Previous to that, I've been a clinical trainer for cath lab, training from diagnostic to intervention. Prior to that, I was a clinical trainer in radiology, interventional radiology, and neuroradiology, and before that, I was a clinical trainer for surgery, scrub. I have enjoyed very much my time as a clinical trainer. I think it's a lot of fun to teach people new things, get them working towards bettering their position in the market. And anytime that I run into a problem where I cannot figure out how to teach somebody something, I look at it as my fault, not theirs. I have not been able to figure out how to set this up, structure it in such a way that they can grasp it and then have it as their own knowledge. I see my job as very simple. Take all the knowledge, all the experience I've had in the last 37 years, and give it to them. And give it to them in such a way that they can grab it, own it, and have it be part of their own persona when they come to work. I do not expect them to become a clone. I expect them to take my knowledge, my experience, my ability, and to meld it with their own. Also, look at other people who have been doing this job for a while and take the pieces and parts from them and add them in. Make all of it part of theirs so that they're not mimicking as much as learning, molding, and making it their own. So, I presently do electrophysiology. In the last 11 years, I've been going around the country setting up programs, teaching personnel, everything from requirements for the transporter, that they all should be ACLS certified, they all should know and understand the procedure that's going to be done so that they can start to explain it to the patient, so that the patient is never, ever concerned overly about what's going on. They'll always feel that the people that they're putting their lives in their hands are competent. They should know that we're going to prep the chest. It's going to be shaved. If there are any hair on their chest, it's going to be shaved. We may shave the neck also. Men with beards like mine, this can be of great concern that they're going to have their beard shaved, but it's only the bottom quarters here, so it's not like your facial hair has to be taken completely. Chest has to be shaved for any kind of an implant. It also has to be shaved for patch placement and good signal quality for EKGs and any of the mapping systems. Groins. Both sides of the groin is going to have to be shaved because of sterility. Hair follicles hold on to germs. We can't have that because it's our main entry point is the groin. So that has to be shaved. We have to be able to explain to the patient what's going to happen when they're taken into the lab so that they have a good understanding. So from the transporter all the way to the nurse who takes their clinical background and assures that they're fully prepared for this exam, that they haven't had anything to eat in the last 12 to 16 hours, that they have also not had anything to drink during that period of time, and that they understand the limitations after the exam is over, that they're not going to be able to get up out of bed for 4 to 6 hours, and they're not going to be able to lift anything for 3 days. Pretty much they're going to be on a very relaxed schedule for 3 days afterwards. Implant, there's a whole other set of rules that we'd have to address, but we'll go into that later. To the people who are actually going to take them into the room, get them set up, do the exam, they need to know that all of these people are competent, even though they may be learning, and you have to explain that to the patient so that they don't hear questions and instructions being given and get afraid about, oh my God, these people don't know what they're doing. That's not what we want. We want the patient to be very relaxed. We want everyone in the room to be communicating, clear, concise, everyone on the same page. So that is my job as a clinical trainer, and I take it very seriously. I want everyone in that room to be more competent than I am. I've got a lot of years of experience doing this. I really enjoy it. Thank you for your time.